and welcome to Bloomberg Quint, and you're watching Bloomberg Quint Market Wrap here. I'm Navneet Saluja D'Souza. Well, it was a lackluster trading session, but we didn't see any major losses coming about. In fact, today was a 9th straight session that Nifty closed in the green. So good day once again. Let me take you through a couple of the Nifty constituents which gained in today's session. After a while, stocks like Power Grid, NTPC, which were consolidating for majority of the session in the recent past, they saw some gains. So the top gainer on Nifty was Power Grid today. Look at stocks like HUL and Titan. They hit their fresh lifetime high today. Remember, now that the monsoon forecast is normal, we've seen stocks like HUL also moving higher. Couple of other gainers were Bharti Airtel, ICICI Bank. On the losing side, if you look at the losers among the Nifty constituents, Bharti Infratel, Axis Bank, Wipro were the one which ended the day in the red. And even stocks like Infosys did recover towards the end, but they did close in the red. For the broader markets, the Nifty Midcap Index closed in the positive territory. The gainers were stocks like Indian Hotels. In fact, not only Indian Hotels, the entire hotel pack was buzzing on back of occupancy rates improving. United Breweries went up just in the last 15 to 20 minutes of trade. That gained nearly 4 to 5%. Also, stocks like JSW Energy, Sterlite Technologies did well. On the losing side, well, Vakrangi continues to be locked in lower circuit, but stocks like IRB Infra, which were moving higher last week, saw some profit booking. Also, something like India Bulls Ventures, this was locked in upper circuit in yesterday's session. That saw cuts of 2.5%, which was telling you some bit of profit booking seen for stocks which have been inching higher. But let's bring in Yatin Mota here and do a little bit of chat about the market. Yatin, what a rally it has been, what a recovery in fact that we've seen in the last 9 trading session. If I have to see from the lows of March towards the end, Nifty's almost recovered 600 points.
Yeah, clearly a good recovery coming in for the Nifty, and now the market is probably consolidating, and that is the reason why you can see some buying which is coming in as far as the defensive pack is concerned. So we had stocks like Power Grid, NTPC, FMCG stocks like Nestle, HUL, Titan, on the consumer side doing well. So probably the shift is really happening towards the FMCG and utility end of the market, wherein probably people are looking at safer bets. Of course, Infosys, TCS, these were the 2 stocks which gained, we had some good buying as far as the entire IT pack is concerned. So good momentum there. Of course, if you look at the profit booking side, the stocks which went up recently, the likes of Maruti, Hero MotoCorp, Sun Pharma, Wipro, Axis Bank, all of these stocks are really consolidating in trade. So we are looking at some profit booking which is happening in the leaders. Especially in the last 500 points Nifty rally, the leaders which led the rally probably are looking at some bit of profit booking or probably are sideways. And right now, all the action lies in the utilities and the FMCG stocks.
Thanks for that, Yatin. In fact, the base for this market has been moving high. Even if I look at the options data, now the base for Nifty is somewhere between 10,400 to about 10,700. That's where the maximum open interest concentration is so far that we've seen for the option side. But what sort of technical levels that one should watch out for tomorrow's session? Let's hear out Amar Singh of Angel Broking and Sachtanand Uttekar.
The short-term trend definitely remains positive. On the medium-term trend, I would say that higher levels towards 590, 600, 630, that's going to act as a resistance zone for Nifty. So I wouldn't recommend buying at these levels, but any pullback towards 10,490, 500 levels, that would be a good level to buy Nifty. And with a stop loss of 10,437 and a target of 10,590 on the upside.
If you look at the pattern that we have been discussing when we saw a breakout from the declining channel somewhere on 5th of April, we did discuss a target of around 10,600, 10,620, and this is what we are expecting to be achieved soon. So if you look at the last 15 days action, Nifty has respected the 5-day moving average very well, and it has acted as a very firm support. So keeping a stop loss somewhere close to say 10,490, even right now, I think it's a very good scenario wherein longs should be built up. So we are expecting the markets to trend higher. 10,600, 620 would be an ideal target.
Well, let's look at a couple of stocks now which were in focus, and one of them was Vedanta. Nikki's here to tell us why exactly, and finally they won the bid for Electro Steel Steels.
So no surprises there. We all were guessing that the bid has come through at a 5,000 crore odd kind of level, and it's not a surprising factor here. But then we are expecting some sort of the deal is definitely going to be earnings dilutive. However, the company has the kind of appetite, it has the stomach to kind of to go ahead and acquire this kind of acquisition. If you look at the balance sheet position, it can definitely support this acquisition with the net debt standing currently at 16,925 kind of levels. However, JP Morgan says in its note that although the company is not present right now in the kind of steel business, however, steel asset would aid the iron ore business of the company, which is expected to be good. However, they are unsure about the kind of strategic fit overall. However, they're positive about the deal. However, we didn't see the counter reacting quite sharply towards the development. In fact, by the fag end of the trade, we actually saw the counter declining by as much as 0.5%. Navneet, we also spoke to Anil Agarwal post the deal actually came through, and this is a slice of the conversation that we've actually had.
We will complete the process as soon as possible, whatever is required. We have increased the bid, and I think the bankers were quite satisfied. We have put in equity also, and from the equity, I always find the bank has recovered major money. So I really wish them well. The Indian banks are like our own bank, and we really wish them so they can recover as much as money possible.
Well, that's about Vedanta. But the other stock which was in focus in today's session was Nestle. That crossed the 9,000 mark. It is trading around its all-time high levels. Yesterday, we got a report from Credit Suisse, and today we had a report from CLSA. Both the brokerages have increased the target price for this stock. Jayesh is here to take us through some of the key takeaways. I think they came out with their annual report for 2017 post, which we're seeing a lot of reports coming out and increasing the target price.
That's right, Navneet. Though the target price was increased, but the rating on the stock has been reduced to outperform from a buy rating. But the target price, as we were mentioning, has been upgraded to 9750 from about 8950 earlier. A few points that they have cited for this is that there has been an improvement in the working capital and their strong free cash flow. So that has risen as much as 20 to 24% year on year. Their return ratios have also improved. So their ROE has jumped to nearly 40%, but still below the peaks that we had seen, and also that volume growth came in at 11%, largely led by Maggi. But once again, they have cited that this is way below the pre-crisis level. So there's a long way to go for Nestle. Navneet, as far as the stock was concerned, we did see that it had steadily gained throughout the day, and in fact closed near the high point of the day at more than 9,000 rupees a share. The other interesting bit, what I picked up from Nestle was that, if I compare it to Hindustan Unilever or Britannia, it is trading at the lowest level of 1 year forward price to earnings. So price to earning for Nestle on a 1 year forward is at about 58 times as compared to 60 times for Hindustan Unilever and about 73 times for Britannia.
Well, HUL and Nestle both being MNC companies, they do demand higher PE ratios. Thanks a lot for that, Jayesh. And with that, it's a wrap. But remember, watch out for the earnings which come out this week. You've got ACC tomorrow. You've got the biggie TCS that will be declaring its numbers day after tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching, but stay tuned to Bloomberg Quint for more news and updates.